Yes, sir. No Boundaries Podcast. Josh Sapu, the Jazz Orlandis.
What's up?
Q Kelly the Great.
Talk to me.
We're back with another episode, and this one's a special one because you see we got the gear, the apparel. You feel me? We lit up right now.
It's a legacy.
And it's a legacy. And it's all thanks to our co-host, which I want Q Kelly to introduce right now.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Q.
look, without further ado, I got my right-hand man, Dre Rodgers in the building. Everybody give
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
it.
Yes, sir.
Man, first of all, we want to say thank you for becoming the official sponsor of No Boundaries Podcast, Scope TV. Again, Rodgers and Company Apparel. We want to talk about black ownership. We've been talking about Nipsey Hussle preaching black ownership in the CU and what you're doing right now. First of all, man, I see you with the suit, with the watch right now. Hey, you on point.
He already got compliments earlier in the lobby, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Now, let's talk about your start, man. How did you, for a young man of your age, to do what you're doing right now, how did it all start?
Oh, man. I started at the beginning. So, pretty much it all started with my dad. So, him and my mom started like a wedding business. He was a photographer. Right. My mom was a wedding planner. And so I was pretty much always around them. My dad also had a janitorial service. He's had that for, I don't know, about 25 years now.
Wow.
Okay.
I think it's about 20, 25 now. And so he been doing that. And every time he went to work, I went to work. So I pretty much learned all the hustle from him. Yeah. Anything we got, he hustled for. Mm-hmm. So by the time I want to say 12, maybe 11, I was pretty much working on my own, cutting grass, cutting little old ladies' grass down the street.
Right.
Doing everything I can to make $1, basically, because my thing was I wanted my own car.
Yeah.
Man, I hated riding that school bus.
Right.
And, so I wanted my own car, and my dad told me, he said, you want a car, I ain't going to give it to you. You got to go out there and work for it. Mm-hmm. So
that's what's up.
I think I could cut, I don't know how many grasses I cut. Sitting right there on the grass. My dad, he would load the trailer up, go take me to cut a grass. Every time I wanted to go take a grass, he would never say no, because, he can never say no because he wanted me to make $1.
Right.
So every time I went, cut the grass, got $1, and I would save my money. So I didn't really keep money in the bank like that because I still don't. Well, I keep it elsewhere, but stack my money. Then 13, I think. Yeah. I had enough money to buy like a Honda Civic. It wasn't like nothing pretty or nothing.
At 13,
At 13
something.
Not even 16. 13.
I didn't get my first car until I was 20, so I'm over here like, 13 years old.
Wow.
Like, you hustling.
Yeah, so it's like I don't even remember, like a 98 Honda Civic, stick shift, 5-speed. And that's what I learned how to drive 5-speed on. And then I think I held that for a little bit. And then by that time, I was like 14. And so McDonald's hired at 14 and a half.
Right.
Yeah.
I started working at McDonald's as I was like 14.
Wow.
And started stacking money. And then I sold my Honda because all I really wanted was a Mustang. Because my dad had a Mustang in high school, and I wanted that car. So I sold the Honda for a little more than what I bought it for. And the money I saved, I put it together. I bought me a Mustang. We got it out of the junkyard. Yeah. So it was sitting on blocks when we got it. So me and my dad, we rebuilt the engine in it.
Wow.
I think had to get another transmission.
Yeah.
Interior, we did interior, all new rims, shocks, everything. And we redid everything. So by the time I was 15, I think I got my permit. And it was about there, brand new paint job, everything. So 16 came around. Man, I went and got my license that same day.
Couldn't tell him nothing. I know it was gone.
I will never ride in that school bus.
Them back roads gone, boy. I know it.
The same day I went and got my parking pass and drove to school, man.
Man.
That's good.
I mean, when we talk about ownership, I mean, did you always have a love for clothes or like for apparel? Like when you grew up, was your favorite brand Nike, Puma? Was that something like an inspiration?
Honestly, growing up, I was never really like a big clothes person. Like, I mean, I had a bunch of shoes and stuff, but other than that, I didn't even know anything about shoes until this year, like Off-Whites, stuff like that. Like, I couldn't tell you the difference between an Off-White and a regular pair of Jordans. I just started getting into that this year, but the clothes really came about. So my logo actually was never intended to be a logo for clothes. Me and my dad, we towed cars, and I thought about making a tow business for like towing cars because I had a truck. I can get a trailer, just rent one if I needed to, and make easy money that way.
Right, right.
And I came out with the logo just for the business, and my dad was like, "Oh man, that's hot right there. People like that on the shirt." So I put it on the shirt just to see what happened, and a lot of people was like, "Oh, that logo is like distinctive."
Yeah.
Like just and a lot of people liked it, so I was like, maybe I'll do something with it.
Facts,
I just started drawing because I've always been good at drawing.
Facts.
So I just started drawing stuff and different clothes, different designs, coming up with stuff, and one thing led to another, and
here you are.
And it seems like your dad instilled early a work ethic in you, and not only that, just an ownership mentality at an early age. I mean, you think about from you getting your first car when you was 13 years old, lawning, cutting grass, from you just having all these different business ideas, and just coming from one shirt that you got a lot of great reviews and compliments on, kind of led you and steered you into the path of having your own clothing line. So, like you said, you wasn't really big on like clothing and shoes. So now that you're kind of hip to it now, what are some of the, brands that you kind of look up to or you kind of really admire too as well?
Obviously like Nike, because, dang, I'm drawing a blank now. I knew that.
Yeah, you got the book, what I'm saying? I seen he got the book at the crib.
I know the guy's name.
Phil Knight.
Yeah. So I reading his book, and obviously, he started selling little shoes from Japan.
Yeah.
And his dad, nobody really believed in him, except for like a coach he had, and he lived in his parents' basement, sold out shoes out of the basement, everything like that. So that's one of the people I look up to, which I look to exceed what he's done so far.
That's what's up.
And another one is actually a guy named Randall Pitch. He owns a fitness brand called Lift Fit out in California. And he's doing like real big things out there. I think he's about 7-8 years now. He's been doing that, and he's grown it to huge. He's got it in multiple stores in Hawaii, international.
Okay.
And he started just like I did. He was a trainer actually, and he started selling his clothes just to his clients, giving it to his clients, and one thing led to another. Everybody kept saying the same thing they said with mine. That's a good logo. You should put it on shirts. You should sell the shirts. And he actually dropped out of college and started doing that, which led to now, he's a multimillionaire and all that. So he's somebody I really look up to right now. And then probably the last one, like I said, being my parents, they've been grinding and hustling since I can remember, and I ain't never stopped seeing them hustle yet.
So what made you want to go down the lane of sports gear? I know you said your dad was like, it'll look good on a T-shirt. Once it was on the T-shirt, did you do your research and was like, I want to make it sports gear after reading those books, or did you decide sports gear and then do your research on?
So basically, I started with sports gear because that's what I've known like my whole life. Played any sport you can think of. I probably played it. Outside of like hockey and stuff, because I was a little country boy. We ain't had the hockey out there.
Well, you from Wendell, right?
It's originally called Zebulon.
Zebulon, yeah.
Okay,
so that's
Zebulon,
right
that's down the street.
So I already know it.
Yeah, so we don't have no hockey out there. Not too hot for that. But started out there.
Kind of went from there.
Yeah.
And I definitely kind of see that in you as well, because like I said, when I met you, actually from my brother was working on UNC Charlotte's football team as an undergrad assistant, and that's where he met you at. He was always saying, man, you got to meet this dude Dre, man. Like, he trying to come out with his own clothing line. He's hard working. He's a real cool dude, and plus he from, the same area we from. So, and I remember just meeting you and just, you was a real chill, reserved dude, but it always seemed like you had a great head on your shoulder, and you had a lot of business ideas that at the time I'm looking at you in the library and you just drawing stuff and writing ideas out. You just needed a platform to kind of put it out there. And like I said, drawing from your sports background, I know your dad was a basketball coach at one point, right?
Definitely.
At East Wake Academy, and then you actually walked on at UNC Charlotte's football team for a short period of time too as well. So all that kind of helped you, pave a way to your sports gear too as well.
Speaking of which, you just signed somebody, right? Your first endorsement.
We actually haven't signed yet, but his name's Anthony Covington.
Yeah.
Plays at Argonauts, I think is what it's called.
Toronto Argonauts. Okay.
Yeah, in the CFL. So it's something we're trying to get negotiated right now through his agent and him.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, also, while we here, if we can, Q Kelly, take off, the joint, stand up and show them, and if you can break down each piece by piece, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You stay right here on the mic,
Okay.
but go ahead and just, you know, let you Kelly model for the camera right quick, since he got the whole fit on, he right there, and break down, you know, the logo, everything you got going on. Starting with the top. Yeah, you can lift that up, yeah.
Yeah, so right here at the top, we got our classic jogger jacket with the jogger pants, both tapered at the cuffs with the ridges right here. And on this side, we have the pocket on the left side with the zipper, which is a signature I added myself.
That's hard.
And which it matches the zipper on the right side. If you can pull your jacket up right there from the Q, which is zipper on the right side and matches and complements this side, which on this side actually isn't a zipper. It's just a regular pocket. So it's just a different look that I basically wanted to give.
I like it.
That a lot of people don't have. So it's just the one zipper with the open pocket.
I think that's my favorite part of the sweatsuit. Because when I was putting these pants on, I was like, ain't no zipper on, but that's cool, though.
Cool,
that's really cool.
Real.
Definitely.
And
what about that?
Comfortable it is.
Yes, the material.
And what about that shirt
feels
with
so
the
good.
legacy, too?
Yeah, so that's our legacy shirt, which is one of my signature shirts. Which is one of the first ones I came out with, and all our shirts are 10% 10% spandex, 9% cotton. So basically, it gives you the feel of 100% cotton, but the 10% spandex basically gives you a little bit of stretch.
Okay.
And also, once you wash it, it won't shrink as much.
That's what's up. That's what's
great.
up, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, y'all can go ahead. Yeah,
So
man.
what about those people, and I know we don't want you to give away all your secrets, but it's a lot of people out here who don't know where to start, who have clothing brand or clothing brand ideas. So how do you go about starting it? What are the first steps in starting a clothing brand business, and how do you reach out to those vendors? I don't even know if you call them vendors, but the person who makes the clothes or you get the material from.
Definitely. So I've never been one not to help someone because, you know, like I said, going back to my dad, he's never not told someone that he wouldn't help him. Like if someone asked for help, that's just something we didn't do. Just say, no, we're not going to help you. So like a guy asked me a few weeks ago, was like, hey, I wouldn't mind starting my own clothing line. But I don't know where to start.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, dude, I'll definitely help you. Gave him my contact information, and it was like, just shoot me a text or call me, and we can definitely sit down and talk about it. Because when I was starting, I had no clue what I was doing.
Right.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the difference between a 100% cotton shirt or a 10% spandex or the jacket.
Right.
So I basically did a lot of my research, and there's a website actually called Alibaba.com, which you go in there and anything you can think of, from eyelashes to chains, headphones, clothes, anything you can think of is a manufacturer up there for it.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up.
So you can go up there and
And what's the name of the website again?
Alibaba.com.
Okay.
And
Now, I was going to throw a little wrench at you. You know, say everything politically correct. You on point with all the answers. Business is booming right now for Rodgers & Company. But Nike comes out the cut and says, you know what? We want to take over your company. We'll give you right now $100 million on the table. Full ownership of your company. You gotta leave the ship. Would you take it?
I've actually thought about that a lot. And I think my answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what it's worth.
Right.
Which, like, even seeing it now, a lot of people, they see what it is, but I know I can see what it's worth. Like, it's still worth a lot more than what some people might think it is.
Yeah, you thinking billions.
Yeah,
Of course.
definitely.
That's what's up. Now, also, if there was a dream athlete that you can get a sponsorship with, an endorsement deal with, NBA, NFL, shoot, it can even be a rapper, celebrity. Give me 3 that could represent your brand, Rodgers & Company, the best. It could be anybody from Nicki Minaj to Kobe Bryant.
Man. Definitely, like you said, Kobe, you know, because I'm,
Black
huge
Mamba.
Kobe fan.
Okay, yeah.
Facts. If I can get him away from Nike.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kobe, let's see. Dang.
That is a tough question.
Give me a rapper.
A rapper?
Give me a rapper.
Probably A Boogie.
Hey, Boogie. Well, you came out of left field with that one. Why, hey,
I
Boogie?
can see him wearing
see
that,
that,
though.
Okay.
I can.
Because of the hoodie?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
Boogie
the
with
hoodie.
Something like that. But
okay.
I could just see him wearing it's just his type of style of
Yeah,
clothes, you know, out there in New York and High Bridge. Just something that they rock with a lot out there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Give me one more. NFL.
NFL. Probably have to go with my man Dak.
Okay. Oh, was you a Cowboys fan?
Definitely.
Oh, man.
Till I
You
die.
got to end the interview now. Dang. Okay, Dak Prescott. What about Dak Prescott?
just a clean guy. You know, I like the way he carries himself. Man, you never hear about him getting in any trouble outside of people try to drag his name through the mud on the field. But,
That's facts.
But how many times do you ever hear about him getting in trouble or doing wrong? Anything you hear about him is usually positive. So that's what I like to keep in my brand, positive stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Now, I want to do a this or that version, fashion edition, right? Obviously, we see what we got going on, the sweats, but again, you came in spiffy, you know what I'm saying, with the blazer on, you know what I'm saying, clean and all that.
Pristine,
so this or that, sneakers or dress shoes?
I think that's a no-brainer.
Probably dress shoes.
Really?
He threw me off.
Yeah, I feel like you was gonna say
you can
sneakers.
finesse sneakers with. I see people wear sneakers with suits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've actually tried to wear sneakers with suits, but it just doesn't look right on me.
Yeah.
So, but like I was talking to the guy who works for me named Rudd. He we went suit shopping and we was talking about that, and he's saying how he'd wear a suit any day, which that's me. Like I don't mind wearing a suit. Like that's always in my thing that I like wearing suits. I like dressing up, and of course, you know, I like my casual wear. Every once in a while, I wear my suits. But, definitely dress shoes.
Winter fashion, you know, winter dressing up with all the gear, layers, or summer.
Summer.
All day, every day. You rather rock out with a tank top?
I can't stand the cold.
Really? So being that you say summer and you like to dress up, what would be like your summer dress up swag?
Probably a button up, like a short sleeve button up, maybe like with some patterns on it, like dots, like a white shirt with navy dots.
Okay.
Some nice jeans.
Okay.
Maybe I got my Wallabies on right now.
So rock out with that too.
But you know, even with that, you can throw a pair of sneakers on too.
Yeah.
So you got the right pair of Jordans. You can probably throw some 11s on.
Yeah.
And it'll match just the same.
Yeah. And speaking about summertime, you do, like I said, have some stuff coming for the summertime, specifically for the ladies coming out. Because like I said, right now you're kind of tailored to guys right now with, you know, the sports apparel. So talk about some of the stuff you got going on with the women coming up this summer shortly.
Definitely. So a big question I always got was, well, what you got for ladies? You got stuff for women's, which all my stuff right now is unisex. Yeah. But definitely I got stuff right now specifically tailored for ladies coming out. I got my leggings sets coming out. So basically it's like it's got the crop top sports bra with the spandex leggings, and it's got a little satin ribbon going across the top and on the leggings to match it the same, which I'm still going through some designs right now, trying to decide what I want to do, colors and stuff like that. But stuff definitely coming for the ladies.
So there's definitely gonna be more of these with like different colors. Then, like we'll have like a red, burgundy.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Which these I don't think I'm gonna bring back until the fall.
Okay, yeah.
Just because of how hot it's getting.
Right. Yeah.
And it just wouldn't make sense to me money wise. To buy them, and people probably wouldn't buy them just because it's so hot outside.
Exactly.
And so I got tank tops coming out for the guys and shorts that I have designed.
Yeah.
So got multiple stuff coming out. There's never a shortage of stuff. I have, like G. Kelly said, in the library, in my book.
It's in there, man.
I call it my $1 million book. I got so much stuff in there.
Facts.
Do you see yourself expanding, like Nike? Nike makes collared shirts. Nike makes golfing pants. Like, do you see your brand expanding to those masses to where it's still this nice material, but it's catered to different sports in different areas?
Definitely. So, like I said, I have tons of stuff designed within between my book and my hard drive that I got at home. I actually have golf shirts that nobody has, just because I don't have one yet, just because it's a design that I haven't came out with yet, which is nothing that anybody's ever seen. Which is something that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to go outside of just clothes. Yeah. Because my thing is that I don't want to just be about clothes. So, like at the end of this year, I have a women's purse line coming out, which is actually was a birthday present to my mom. That's what's up. It's actually, the name of it is actually Shalita Renee.
That's what's
up. So it's like women's purse, all genuine leather stuff, which I've been working on that for about a year now. And hopefully that's set to come out in December. And like I said, I got multiple, like I want to, because me and my dad's thing is cars too, so I want to own my own car dealership, like multiple dealerships. Like I have a restaurant idea. And like I said, I don't want to just be about clothes. I want to be about more than clothes.
More than clothes.
Everything.
So, man, look, one thing about you, man, I'm very inspired myself just seeing what you're doing right now. Again, at your age, at our age, for you to do what you're doing with this clothing brand, everything you showed me is hard. Even the designs I've seen that you've drawn up, the blueprints in your phone, everything is hard. And I can't wait to see what more you got to add on. Again, the official sponsor of No Boundaries Podcast.
That's it.
For everybody that wants to know more, if you got the website, social media, go ahead and give us all that.
Yeah, the website is www.rodgers, RODGERS, and AND.co.official.com.
Okay. And social medias?
My Instagram is Rodgers, RODGERS _and_co. And it's same for Twitter, I'm pretty sure.
Perfect.
Man, Dre, man, appreciate the love.
Yes,
again, y'all see the fire right now.
Oh, yeah, it's official.
Rodgers and Company, No Boundaries Podcast, live and direct. Love.
We out.